Jackson, whenever I'm asking people to get involved in the party, whether it's a precinct level, a delegate, even on the executive committee, the very first question I get is, how much time is this going to take? Can you answer that for us here?
I can certainly try. So the top four, the chair, the vice chair, the secretary, and the treasurer. I would say that these four offices take a lot of time, especially the chair. And if you have an active vice chair, those take quite a bit of time as well, because not only are we going to meetings every month, but we facilitate the meeting. We prepare the agenda. We talk about different things that need to happen. We're going to different committees and maybe in other counties, or we're
Like
talking
all the
to
communication that we
exactly
plan and events we've got coming up and websites and yeah, there's a lot.
There's a lot of behind the scenes that doesn't get noticed at the top four. That if you really want a really good party to function well, a lot of it is behind the scenes that nobody ever really notices.
Yeah, absolutely. So like the ledge chairs and vice chairs, what do you think a time commitment like that is? I mean, we meet once a month.
Yeah.
Right. And that meeting is an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Right.
Yeah. So, I mean, the legislative district chairs, they serve on multiple committees.
Right.
They serve on the executive committee, which is once a month, the county central committee, which is once a quarter, the state central committee, which is once a quarter. And right now we are really involved as a party. And so we have a lot of activities, a lot of fundraisers, bylaw meetings that we attend. And so you're more than welcome to come to any of those as you want, and you don't have to come to all of those. We have an attendance requirement at the executive committee because we have to have people there. But the legislative district chairs, you can be involved, and we want you to be as involved as you want to be, especially at the state level and maybe other extracurricular activities within state or party politics.
Right, because as we're getting things planned, if there's conventions coming up or if there's big events coming up, the four here can't do everything, right?
Right.
It takes not just ledge chairs, vice chairs, but it takes the precinct chairs, it takes delegates, right? It's this whole flow chart here of people that it's going to take to run these events.
And it really is, it's cyclical.
Right.
We have months where it's really, really busy. The months leading up to caucus, where we're planning and trying to communicate with everybody, even up to convention, is incredibly busy because we are doing a whole lot of things in just a short amount of time.
Yeah.
But after that, into the summer, it's not very busy at all. And, we go to a meeting once a month, and that's kind of it. The legislative district vice chairs, they don't sit on as many committees, and, their role is to assist the chairs whenever possible. So their role is a little bit less intensive, but we do want you to be involved as well. And then something that we don't have on this is we also have a secretary and a treasurer position for each legislative district.
Right.
And so you can be involved that way. You can come to the meetings. You can be involved in helping your precinct raise money or help communication that way. And you can certainly do that as well.
Can you be a county and state delegate at the same time?
You can be a county and state delegate. You can also be a precinct chair. And you can also be a ledge chair or vice chair all at the same time.
Well, that's nice, isn't it?
Totally.
Can you be an elected official and a precinct chair?
Yes, you can. County and state delegates, the other thing too is after convention is done, they don't really have an official position or an official assignment, if you will. But it really helps at the grassroots level to volunteer for our elected officials and their candidates. So if somebody is running for office in your house, and the best thing to do is to volunteer for that campaign, to get out, knock doors, talk to your friends, make phone calls, send emails, because that's really where we win elections, is in that door-to-door, grassroots, boots on the ground campaign. And county and state delegates are vital to that.
Absolutely. I think that's what's so great about this whole setup is it's really based on grassroots. If we can get that base excited, energized, and ready to work, the whole party just will explode. It'll do great.